Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through Mathematics B Paper 1 and this is 4MB101 May-June 2024. It's basically conducted on Tuesday 14th May 2024. I will not be showing the questions because of copyright strikes, and what you can do is you can open separately paper in a window and you can refer to that one and check the answers. I will read the question also so that you can match the questions. Question 1 A part says write 7432. This one two significant figures. So two significant figures we have to write. It means what we don't need this one, only this portion is required. So we can write it as 7 4, and for 3 we'll be writing 0, and for 2 also we'll be writing 0. So our final answer will be 7400. And keep in mind this is only 1 mark straightforward easy question. And B part, if we go through, they're saying write 0.0374 up to 2 dp. So two decimal places means what? So we don't need this portion, we have to remove. So we will be writing 0.0, and instead of 3 we'll be adding 1 because 7 is more than 5. So if it is 5 or more than 5 we are adding 1. So our answer will be 0.04, which we can write 0.04, and this is also 1 mark part which we have done. Now, if we go through question number two says, given that k minus 7, find the value of what? 3 minus 2k square over 2 and plus 5k is required. So this is basically k is equal to 7, not minus 7. So we'll have to just replace the values in this expression. So if we'll be replacing these values, we will get 3 minus 2 into 7 square we are replacing in brackets, and divided by 2 plus 5 into 7, and this is calculator question. You can use calculator and put this all in calculator and you can get answer. So you can use calculator. This will be fraction, and 3 minus 2 and 7 here, and over this will be 2, and we can write plus and 5 into 7, and this is resulting to minus 25 over 2. I write minus 25 over 2 in decimal. We can check for the decimal answer, which is minus 12.5. So minus 12.5, this will be our final answer for this 2 marks question. So 12 point minus 12.5, and this is for 2 marks. Simple, very easy question. Now question number 3. For question number 3 we have a simple drawing which we can draw. And this one, if I quickly draw a reference drawing for you. So one side is this one, second side is this one, and this one as well, and then they are joining with this. So labeled, this will be A, and this right angle triangle is given. This right angle triangle is also given, B, C, and this one is D. Measurements which they have provided is 8.7 centimeters, and this is 6 centimeters, and this length is 12 centimeters, which is 80. So they are saying that the diagram shows trapezium ABCD, angle ABC ABC angle is which one, which we are referring. ABC angle means this is 90 degree, and BAD is also 90 degree. BAD angle is this one. AD is equal to 12 centimeters, CD is equal to 8.7 centimeters, and BC is equal to 6 centimeters. Calculate the area in centimeter squares of the trapezium ABCD. So area is required. So we can use directly, we can use trapezium formula, or we can basically trapezium formula we cannot apply directly because we need this height. So which height is required? I'll mark for you. If we join, like for example this one, so this length is required. We can take this as x, and we will be considering this right angle triangle, and in this one we can have this measurement from here to this point, which is 12 minus 6, which is 6 this side, so this side will also be 6 centimeters. So in this right angle triangle we can apply Pythagoras theorem, and if we apply Pythagoras theorem, it will be 8.7 square is equal to 6 square plus x square, which is a square plus b square is equal to c square, which is Pythagoras theorem. Hopefully you know this. Then we can find the value of x. So x square will be equal to 8.7 square minus 6 square, and x will be equal to 8.7 square minus 6 square, and this will be taken into under root, and we can find this value 8.7 square and minus 6 square, and this is giving us 6.3. So 6.3 centimeters, we found the value of x, and now we can apply the trapezium formula because we have height. So trapezium formula, we can write area of trapezium will be equal to half into a plus b are parallel sides, a plus b into h. So if we replace values in this, this will be 1 by 2 into a, we can take 6, and b we can take 12, opposite sides, parallel sides basically, and this will be height will just be form 6.3, and this will be, we can find this calculation, which is 0.5 half and into 6 plus 12, and then we can multiply this by 6.3, and this is giving us answer as 56.7. So if we write this one 56.7, rewrite properly 56.7, this will be centimeters square, and this is 3 marks question. We can write 56.7, and centimeters square is already given, so this is 3 marks question which we have shown over here. Hopefully you understood this. Next question is question number 4, and question number 4 is matrices. It is provided A matrix. A matrix is given as 3 minus 2 minus 5 and 1, and B is also provided, which is minus 2 minus 4 and minus 4 and 2. And what we are supposed to find, A part, we need to calculate A plus B. A plus B is just adding. So A plus B, we can write A, which is 3 minus 2 minus 5 and 1, and plus B, which is minus 2 minus 4 and minus 4 and 2. We are adding, in addition we are adding the respective terms, so it will be 3 and minus 2 and minus 2 and minus 4 and minus 5 and minus 4, and then 1 and plus 2. This will be adding up to 3 minus 2 will be 1, and minus 2 minus 4 will be minus 6, and minus 5 minus 4 will be minus 9, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So this will be our final answer, which is A plus B. This is for 1 mark, which we have done. Next is B part, and for B part it says given that n of A minus 2b is equal to, this matrix is provided 13, 2 and minus 7 and minus 1, and find the value of n. So n we need to find. So how we'll be finding this? We'll be replacing this a and b value which we already have in the main question. So we'll be replacing, we'll write n a minus 2b will be equal to, this will be equal to NA. So A is 3. Okay, so we'll be writing, we'll be multiplying N with A, which is 3 minus 2 and minus 5 and 1, and then minus 2 into B, and B is minus 2 minus 4 and minus 4 and 2. So this one and this is equal to, which is provided over here, so we will be taking this as equal to, which is 13, 2 and minus 7 and minus 1. Now we can simplify. So we'll be adding, basically we'll be multiplying 3n and minus 2n. This we are multiplying n inside the matrix, so minus 5n and n. This will be our first matrix. Minus 2 will be multiplied inside, so minus 4 and minus 8, and then what, the next will be minus 8 and 4, and this is equal to 13 minus 7 and 2 and minus 1, this one. Further we can simplify. This will be, we will be comparing each term, like for example 3n and minus 4 is equal to 13. This will be our one equation which we can write. So we can write 3n plus 4, because minus into minus will be plus, so minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 13. This will be our first equation which we can write, and the second equation which we can write is minus 2n. If I show you this one, minus 2n and minus 8 into this minus will be plus is equal to 2, and the equation which we will be writing will be minus 2n plus 8 is equal to 2. So by using these two equations, we can write the value of n. So this will be 3n is equal to 13 minus 4, which is equal to 9. So n is equal to 9 by 3, which is equal to 3. So they are saying find n. So n we found, this is 3. If we simplify this equation as well, so we'll get minus 2n is equal to 2 minus 8, which is equal to minus 6. So n will be equal to minus 6 over minus 2, which is again 3. So n is equal to 3 we found. So n is equal to 3, and this is 2 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 5. Question number 5 says a straight line passes through the points with coordinates. What are the coordinates of the straight line? 2 and minus 14, and the next coordinate is next point is uh, minus 3 and 6. So these are the 2 points. Find an equation of the line. Give your answer in y is equal to mx plus c. This format we require. Answer in this format. So to write this, we know first we require two things, m we require and C we require, or without finding C, if we have M and we can use one of the points and we can write the equation in y is equal to mx plus C format. So first of all, M is required. M gradient formula, you know, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This will be equal to the gradient, which is m. Now we can take y2 as 6 minus minus 14, y2 minus y1 over x2, which is minus 3 minus 2, and this will be resulting to 20 over minus 5. So gradient will be minus 4. So m value, after finding this m value, we can write equation, and that is equation of line in point slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. We can use this equation and write this one y minus y1. Any point we can use. I am using this point. So y is minus 6 is equal to m, which is minus 4 into x minus 3, and we can open y minus 6 is equal to minus 4x, and this will be 3 into minus 4 will be minus 12. Now y is equal to mx plus c. 6 also we will be sending to other side, so y is equal to minus 4x, and minus 12 plus 6 will be minus 6, and this will be our final answer, which this is 3 marks part which we have done. Hopefully question 5 was 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. In this question, which is question number 5, we have to just find the equation of line. For that one we found the gradient, and then we have applied this equation. Or you can find C value and you can take that route also. After finding C value, use y is equal to mx plus c and write the equation. Both are correct ways. Now question number 6 is inequalities. Solve the inequality. A part, inequality given is 3w minus 4 is less than equal to 8w and plus 11, and we need to solve this inequality. W is bigger term on this side, so we will shift other w, 3w also to this side. So minus 4 and 11 will shift to this side, so minus 11 is less than equal to 8w minus 3w. So this will be 5w on this side, and less than equal to this side will be minus 15. And now we can divide by 5. So if we divide both sides by 5, so this 5 will be gone and this will be minus 3. So w is greater than equal to minus 3. This will be our answer for 2 marks, and this is 2 marks answer which we have done. Now they are saying B part. For B part, what we have to do on the number line, show the inequality. The inequality given is x is greater than minus 4 and less than equal to 2, and we have to show this inequality. And the given number line, if I draw for you, is like this one. This is the number line, and it's starting from minus 5 and up to this side is x, so minus 4 we can have here, and there is 0 also, and up to 2 because we have to show 2, so I'm taking 2, and 2 is side is having equality also, so I will fill this side because this is having equality also, and this side minus 4 is not having equal to included in this, like this one minus 2 is not included, so we will be taking that one. Like for example, this side is not including this, so we will be taking minus 4, and that's all. This will be the in between area, basically line which we need to show. Hopefully you understood this, and this is 2 marks part which we have done. Question number 7. Question 7 I'll read for you. This is basically A part is simplification, and simplify fully. This one is 3a cube. B raised to power 5 and whole is square. And we can take separate square like 3 square, then a raised to the power 3 square and b raised to power 5 square. And further we can write 3 square will be 9, so it will be 3 and 2 a raised to the power 3 and 2 will be multiplied, so it will be 6, and b raised to the power 5 into, it should be 2 here, so 5 into 2 will be 10. So this will be our answer, and answer will be 9a6 b raised to the power 10, and this is 2 marks part. Now if we go through the b part, which is also indices question, simplify fully and 4c raised to the power minus 1 by 2 is given, and we can take separate power of 4 raised to minus 1 by 2 and c raised to the power minus 1 by 2, and this will be what? This will be we can write 2 square whole raised to the power minus 1 by 2 and c raised to the power minus 1 by 2, and this 2 will cancel with this 2 and we will get 2 raised to minus 1 and c raised to minus 1 by 2. And further we can write this as 1 over 2, and c raised to minus 1 by 2 we can write under root c like this, and this will be our final answer, and this is 1 mark answer which we have done. This question number 7 is of 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 8, we'll be referring to a drawing which I have inserted over here for you, and this one is drawing which we will be referring to, and they're saying the diagram shows the line y is equal to 2x plus 3, which is this line, and this is the line which is y is equal to 2x plus 3. Write down, question is, write down the 3 inequalities that define the region shaded in the diagram. So first of all, we can consider this line which is y is equal to 0 line. So we can write equation y is, so greater than region is y is greater than equal to region is shaded, so wanted region is required, so we'll be writing this, and equal to sign we have taken, like for example greater than equal to sign we have taken because it is solid line, so hopefully you have concept for that. And then we are having this y is so lesser than is shaded, so we'll take y is less than equal to 2x plus 3. This will be our second line, and the third line is basically this line which we can write, which is x is equal to 0, so less than is shaded portion, so we will write x is less than equal to 0. So these are the 3 lines which were required, which we have done, and this question number 8 was 2 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now question number 9. We need to draw a small drawing. It's a triangle, like for example roughly if I quickly draw for you and say this one is right angle triangle, and this point is T, this point is A, this point is B, and this length they have provided is 20 meters, and diagram roughly I'm drawing. A and B are 2 points on horizontal ground. The distance from A to B is 20 meters. BT is the vertical pole. So this one is vertical pole BT, so making an angle of 90 degree. From the vertical pole wording we can check the angle of depression of A from 10 degrees. Now angle of depression, if we have to check, so we'll be drawing line like this one, and we can check the angle of depression of A. We will draw line like this one. So this is angle of depression, which they are saying 10 degrees, and so this line is parallel to this line, so this angle will also be 10, this one. And we can consider, basically now we need the height, so we need this side we require, so we can take this as h, and now we will be considering this whole triangle, and we'll apply trigonometry and opposite over adjacent. So opposite over adjacent will be tan theta, so we can write tan theta is equal to bt over ab, and this will be tan of 10 degrees. 10 degrees is equal to h over 20. So h will be equal to, we need to find h value, so h is equal to 20 tan of 10 degrees, and we can solve this by the help of calculator, and this is 12. Your calculator should be in degree mode, and this one is equal to 3.53. so 3.53, because in question they mentioned find the height in meters to 3 significant figures, so we are rounding this to 3 significant figures, and this is in meters, so our final answer will be 3.53 meters. Hopefully you understand this, and this question is, by the way, 3 marks, very easy straightforward question which we have done. Next question is question number 10. We'll have to draw triangle, so I will roughly draw triangle like this one. So a rough triangle will be this one, and what else we have to draw here? It is a line which is this one, and further we have to join this, and we have to join this point with this one. Okay, so this is the triangle, and if we label this point is A, then B and C, and this one is M and N, and what else? Okay, so the question is, the diagram is not accurately drawn. The diagram shows the isosceles triangle ABC. So ABC is isosceles triangle, means this side, which side? This side is equal to this side, so length is same of these two sides. Then after this they're saying AC is equal to AB. The given information is AC is equal to AB, and the diagram shows the isosceles triangle ABC. Okay, so M is the midpoint of AC. M is midpoint and AC, and N is midpoint of AB. And prove that the triangle, what we have to prove is that MCB is congruent to MCB is which one? If we identify MCB is this triangle, so this triangle is congruent to the other triangle, and other triangle we can shade, which is NBC. So NBC, if we consider which one is NBC, NBC is this whole triangle. Hopefully you understood the question. Now we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent to each other. So what we have, CM is equal to, because these are midpoints, so we can write CM is equal to BN, and the reason is midpoint of equal sides, so we can write midpoint of equal sides. So hence these two will be equal. Then we can write BC is equal to BC is equal to BC, which is common in both triangles. So two things we proved. Then NC is equal to MB. NC, two sides are equal, so third side will also be equal, so we can write NC is equal to MB. We can write this statement, or alternatively we can take the angle also, like angle MBC is equal to angle NBC, and NBC is this angle, which is equal to MBC, which is this one. So because two sides are equal, so these angles will be equal. So side theorem we can write here. Hence two triangles MCB is congruent. So triangle MCB is congruent, or we can write the symbol also, like for example this one is congruent to triangle, what's the other triangle, NBC. So NBC we can write, and this is basically 3 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 11, which is a matrices question. A matrix is provided which is 3, -2, -5 and 1, and this is A matrix, and what we have to do, our task is to find A inverse. So A inverse we need to find, and we know formula is A inverse is equal to adjoint of A over A mod, and this is what we are applying. So adjoint of A, we will be changing location of these two, so it will be 1 here and 3 here, and we'll be changing sign of these two, so it will be +5 and +2, so this will be, and divided by A mod will be 3 into 1 minus -5 into -2, this one will be A mod, and this is equal to, if we solve the denominator, which is 3 and minus, this will be 10, so we'll get 1 over -7, and the matrix as it is 1, 2, 5 and 3. So this will be the inverse which we have done, and this is 2 marks part which we have solved. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 12, making subject, make x as subject, x plus 3. Given equation is x plus 3 is equal to 4 into x minus 1 divided by y, and we have to make x as subject. So we will be, first of all, we have to open the bracket and shift y also. So xy plus 3y, we are cross multiplying, and then we open the bracket, so 4x minus 4. Now we can send 4x to the other side, and we will get xy plus 4x is equal to minus 4 minus 3y after shifting, and we can take x common, and this will be y plus 4 is equal to minus, basically it should be minus 4x. When we are shifting, this should be minus 4x, so finally this one also will be minus 4, and this side will be minus, we can take common, and this will be 4 plus 3y, and now we can shift this y minus 4 to other side, so x will be equal to minus 4 plus 3y over, this will be y minus 4, and this minus we can adjust, we can accommodate, so it will be 4 plus 3y divided by 4 minus y, and this will be our final answer, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 13, and we will be referring to this drawing for this question. And question says that the diagram not accurately drawn. The diagram shows the circle ABC. So one circle is this outer one, and what else? They're saying with the center O and the circle DEF, there is another circle DF, which is this one inner circle. So DEF at the point D, AB is equal to 16. So AB is 16, which is basically this one, which is AB is 16, this length is 16, and then what else we can understand from the question, and the question says, showing your working, calculate in centimeters square the shaded area of the diagram, give your answer in terms of pi. Okay, so we can figure out, like for example, if we draw outer radius of the bigger circle, outer circle will be this one, we can take this as capital R, and radius of the smaller circle, which is like this one, we can take this as small r, and this is radius and tangent, so this will be right angle triangle, and in triangle O AOD we can write like, or ODA. So in triangle ODA we will be applying Pythagoras theorem. So R square will be equal to small r square plus this side is 8 centimeters, so we can write 8 square, and this one we have done by considering this triangle, which is right angle triangle, which is given. So from here, from this triangle we got the value of r square. Now to find shaded area of in between these two circles, we can write area of bigger circle. So area of bigger circle and minus area of uh, smaller circle, small circle. So this will be pi r square, area. So we can write pi into r, capital R for the bigger circle, so pi r square, and plus minus, because we need to subtract, so we'll take minus, so minus pi r small r square, which is area of the smaller circle. So we know the capital R value is r square plus 8 square. So we can replace the value pi into small r square plus 8 square minus pi r square, and further we can simplify we can take pi common, and inside will be r square plus 8 square minus r square, and capital as r square and r square will be cancelled, and remaining will be what? Remaining will be 8 square pi, which is equal to 8 square will be 64, so 64 pi will be our final answer for this question, which is 3 marks question. Hopefully you understood this question. So again, like we will be taking area of the bigger circle minus area of the smaller circle, and we have taken radius of the bigger circle as capital R and radius of the smaller circle as small r. So this is capital R square is equal to small r square plus 8 square by Pythagoras theorem, and then area of bigger circle minus area of smaller circle, and we found the final area as 64 pi, and this was 3 marks question. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 14. It is A part and B part as well. So A part, if we solve, is find the highest HCF. We need to find HCF of 90, HCF of 90 and 132, and one more number 432. These are three numbers. So what we can do is we can write for 90, we will be drawing three methods. So 90 we can write 2 and 45, and then we can write 3 and 15, and further we can write 3 and 5. So for 90 we can write 90, prime factors of 90 are 2, 3, 2, 3 and 3 and 5. So these are the prime factors. Then we can take the other one, which is 132. So if we are taking 132, this will be 2 and 66, then 2 and 33, and then we can take 3 and 11, and that's all. These will be the prime factors. So 132 prime factors I'm copying here. So 2 into 2 into 3 into 11. Now the last one is 432. So 432 we can write 2 into 216, then 2 into 108, then 2 into 54, and what next will be by 3. So 3 into 17, and prime factors 432. If I write here, this will be 3 times 2, 2 into 2 into 2, and 3 and 17. So after writing the prime factors, we will be making the pairs for HCF. So this 2 we can make pair from these 3. Then what else we can combine? We can combine basically 3 is there in all, so 3 second and 3. So these two are common in both of them. So we will write 2 into 3 is equal to 6, and this will be our HCF will be equal to 6 for these three numbers. And this is 2 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Then they are saying Lali thinks of two numbers. This is B part which we have to do. The highest common factor of two numbers is 28. So HCF is equal to 28, which is given information, and the lowest common multiple LCM is equal to 35. Multiple is a multiple of 35. So these are not like HCF is not 28, is 28. Basically this one is 28, but LCM of two numbers is multiple of 35. So if I indicate this is multiple of 35. It's not 35, it's multiple of 35. So it can be 35 or 70 or 35 times 3. So LCM can be what? LCM can be 35 multiplied by some x number, and that x number we need to find. So what can be that number? That number can be 35, x can be 1, or it can be 70, or it can be 105 or 140. These are the numbers. How we find these numbers? We can write 35 ones are 35, and if we are doing 2 times, we will be getting 70, and times by 3 we will be getting 105, and times by 4 we will be getting 140. So this one, and 140 is also divisible by 28. If we divide by 28, we are getting 70. So if we write the multiples of 28, so 28 will be, if we are writing the factors of 28, we can write here 28 will be 2 into 14 and 2 into 7. So it will be 2 into 2 into 7. And for 35, if we write 35, basically 140 we should write. So 140 will be what? Or this will be 140 basically. It's not 145. I have written here 140 by mistake, so this will be 140, and so it should be some number. 35 will be what? 35 prime factors of 35 are 5 and 7, right? So this will be 2 into 2 into 5, 2 into 2, because this is LCM, so we will take the common one, we will be taking 1, and pairs we will be taking more than 1. So for 140, if I write for 140 directly, so for 140 will be 140 prime factors of 140 we can write. That will be like this one, 140 into 70, then 7 into 10, or 2 into 5. So we can write 2 into 2 into 7 into 5. So pairs will be what? Pairs will be this one pair, this will be second pair, this will be third pair, and multiply by 5 also. So it will be 2 into 2 into 7 into 5. This will be the LCM, and if we multiply, this will be 2 into 2 into 7 into 5 is giving us 140. So 140 will be our final answer for this question, which is 2 marks question, basically this one. Done. And next question, question number 15, we need to factorize fully, and the question given is 6a plus 24ab. We have to take maximum common, so 6 and a we can take common, so it will be 1 plus 6 4s are 24, and b, and that's all. This is 2 marks part which we have done. This will be our final answer. And then b part, this was a part, and b part also we need to factorize fully. X square minus 7x plus 12, and we can find this. We can use calculator also, mode 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 1, and then coefficient of x is minus 7, and constant is 12. So it is giving instead of 12, basically mode 5 3, I have done mistake. So 1 then minus 7 and 12. So this is giving us 4 and 3. So x minus 4 and x minus 3. And if this is 2-mark question, so we can write intermediate step x into x minus 3 and minus 4 into x minus 3, and this will be the final answer. This is 2 marks part. So question 15 was 4-mark question. Question number 16, without using a calculator and showing all your working, evaluate. So 1 over 6 plus in brackets 1 whole 7 by 8 multiplied by 2 whole 4 by 5, and we need to give your answer as mixed number in its simplest form. So 1 by 6 as it is, and this one we can write, we can change 1 whole 7 by 8, 8 ones are 8 plus 7, so it will be 15 by 8. So 15 over 8 multiplied by, I'll put bracket here. Similarly 2 whole 4 by 5, so 2 5s are 10, 10 plus 4 will be 14. So 14 over 5, and this will be changing to this one. Now we can cancel, 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15, and 2 fours are 8, and 2 sevens are 14. And next we can write this as 1 over 6 plus this will be 21 over 4. And further we can take LCM or equalize the coefficients. So 4 over 4 into 1 over 6 plus 21 over 4, and this will be 4 over 20. Basically this side we need to multiply by 6 also to equalize, and this will be 4 over 24 plus this will be 126 over 24, so this will be 130 divided by 24. And we can simplify this, like for example, first of all we can cancel, this will be 2 12s are, and 2 6s are 12, and 2 5s are 10, so 65 over. So we can divide this one, I will erase the extra working, and we can divide this 65 by 12, so 5s are 60 and 5, so 5 whole 5 by 12 will be our final answer, 5 whole 5 by 12. And this was the rough work which I have done, and this is the answer, and this is 4 marks part which we have completed hopefully. Question number 17 says, I'll read the question for you. Jay has 8 red apples. So 8 red apples and 10 green apples. 10 or green apples. The total weight of all 18 apples is 2 3. So weight of 18 apples. 18 apples. 18 apples is 2394 grams. Jay eat one of the green apples, so out of this one is eaten. So green apples weighing 148 grams. So one green apple eaten, and weight is equal to 148 gram of that apple, which is reduced. So the mean weight of the 9 remaining apples is 154 grams. So we can write weight of 9 green apples. Green apples is 154. 154 is average, so for 9 will be 154 multiplied by 9, and we can calculate. This will be 154 multiplied by 9 is equal to 1386 gram. 1386 grams. And calculate the mean weight of 8 red apples. So weight of 10 green apples is what? Weight of 10 green apples is equal to, which is given as basically what we can do from this one, 1386 minus 1 is gone, 148, and remaining will be what? 1 3 we have to add, basically this one will be adding this, so 10 will be 1386 plus 148 will be equal to 1534 grams. This will be for 10 apples. So 9 apples are 1386, so 10 we will be adding 148 in that, and we will be getting it. So weight of red apples will be equal to, total weight of 18 is 2394, so minus green apples 1534 will be resulting to, so we can write 2394 minus answer is equal to 860. So 860 are red apples. Those red apples are 8, weight of 8 red apples. So weight of 1 red apple will be average weight of red apples will be equal to 860 divided by 8, and 860 divided by 8 will give us 107.5, and this is calculate the mean weight of, okay, so up to one decimal place we can give answer this one. And this is 4 marks question which we have done. It was a little tricky, but it's normal, not very difficult. So question number 18, we can go through. A regular polygon has n sides. Each interior angle of the regular polygon is 2x. So we can consider, like for example, this is the polygon, interior angle is 2x, and exterior angle we can consider this. And they're saying exterior angle of the regular polygon is given x minus 54 divided by 2, and this is what they have given, exterior angle. Find the value of n. So n value we need to find. We know that the interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180. So we'll write 2x plus, this will be x minus 54 over 2 is equal to 180, and this one we will be simplifying. We can multiply everything by 2, so it will be 4x to get rid of denominator. So 4x plus x minus 54 is equal to 360, and 4x plus x will be 5x. So 5x is equal to 360 minus plus 54, and that will be 360 plus 54 is equal to 414, and we can find x value is equal to 414 divided by 5, and we can divide this by 5 is equal to 82.2, 82.8. And what else? Basically, number of sides we need to find n, which is number of sides. So we know that this is x value, so 360 divided by this angle, so this will be 3, number of sides is equal to exterior angles will be, we will be dividing this by x value, will write minus 54 over 2 this is how we will be finding. So what we have done is, this is the total 360, sum of exterior angles is 360 and divided by the exterior angle, which is this one, which we have replaced value in this one. X value we got 88.8 and which we have replaced, and this will be value of n will be equal to this, and we can simplify. This will be, we can take fraction 360 over, again we can take fraction, and this will be 82.8 minus 54 and divided by 2, and this will be resulting to 25. So 25, n is equal to 25. This will be our final answer, and this is also 4 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understand this. Now question number 19 is y varies inversely as the cube root of x. So we can write y varies inversely as cube root of x. This is what we can write, and they are saying y is equal to 6 if x is equal to 3.375. so these two values we will replace, and we will find k value. Y is equal to k over cube root of x. So y is 6 when x is this one. We will replace here 3.375, and k will be equal to 6 into cube root of 3.375, and this will be our k value, which we can write 6 multiplied by cube root will be this one, and 3.375 will be equal to 9. So k value we got 9. So we can write equation y is equal to 9 over cube root of x, and this is our, and then they are saying find the value of y. Y we need to find when x is equal to 64. So we'll be using this. So y we need to find 9 over cube root of 64, and this y will be equal to, we can write 9 over cube root of 64. Cube root of 64 is equal to 9 by 4. So we can write 9 by 4, or we can provide the decimal answer, and the decimal answer is what? Decimal answer is 2.25. 2.25. This can be our answer, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now we can go through question number 20 without using calculator. We need to find, the question is square root of 27 plus this will be under root 3, and this is square over, this is under root of 45 and plus 3, and can be written in format. Which format? Format is a under root b minus a, in this format, and where a and b are integers, show your working clearly. So what we can do is, we can write 27 as 3 into 9 under root and plus under root 3, and this will be square, and denominator we can write 5 into 9 under root, and plus this will be 3, and further we can write 9 under root, we can write outside square root, and this will be 3 plus under root 3, and this will be whole square divided by, this will be 3 will be outside, and 5 square root and plus 3, and numerator 3 under root plus under root 3 will be 4 square root of 3 and whole square, and divided by, this will be 3 square root of 5 plus square root of 3, and we need to rationalize further this. So rationalization is 4. We can write 4 under root 3 square over, this will be 3 under root 5 plus under root 3, and this will be 3 opposite sign we will be taking over here minus, and this one will be also 3 square root of 5 minus under root 3. And further we can write, this will be, this portion will be what? This portion will be 4 square will be 16, 16 to 3 will be 48. So 48 into 3 under root 5 minus under root 3 and divided by will be 3 under root a plus b minus b. So we can write a square minus b square like this one, and this will be 48 and 3 under root 5 minus under root 3, and over this will be 9 into 5 will be 45 minus this will be 3, and this is equal to 48 over 48 into 3 under root 5 minus under root 3 over this will be 45 minus 3 will be 42, and we can cancel this. This will be not 42, this should be 9 here. Basically we have done mistake 3. This should be 3 square. So this one is small correction. Instead of 3 we have taken under root 3, so this will be 3 here, and then further rectification we have to do. This will be, this is 3 basically, not under root 3, so root 3 will be cancelled, and this one will be 9 here. 3 square will be 9, and this instead of 42 we will be getting 36 here, and then we can cancel. This will be 12 3s are 36 and 12 4s are 48, and then we can write it as if we multiply, so it will be 12 by 3 under root 5 and minus 12 over 3, and this will be this one also we need to rectify this under root also, this one, so this will be 3 and this will be 12 over 3, and further we can cancel. This will be 3 4s are 12, this one also 3 4s are 12, and final answer will be 4 under root 5 minus 4 under 5 minus 4. This will be our final answer, and this is also 4 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 21. 21 is lower bound upper bound question. Car A travel x kilometer at an average speed of a kilometer per hour. Car B travels y kilometer at an average speed of b kilometer per hour. Given that x is equal to 110, x is what? X is 110 rounded to two significant figures. So we'll write upper bound, lower bound. So upper bound will be rounded to two significant figures, so it will be 115 and 105. So plus minus 5 we are doing, and then what? A value is given. A value is 90 to one significant figure. So 90, and upper bound and lower bound we can write one significant figure, so it will be 95 and 85. Then they are saying b value is rounded to one significant figure, and this is 60. So upper bound and lower bound we can write 60 will be, upper bound will be 65 and lower bound will be 55. And what else we have? Basically y value also given. So y value, we can write y value is given as 35 to two significant figures. So 35 to two significant figures, we will be rounding this. This is basically upper bound, lower bound. So we'll be taking 35.5 and 34.5. Then they are saying calculate the upper bound in hours to three significant places for time taken for the car A to travel the x kilometer minus time taken. So x kilometer and time taken for the car B to travel y kilometers. So x will be what? Distance over time. So distance over time will be x over A and minus this will be y over B. Now we have to check that calculate the upper bound. So we have to calculate upper bound. So this value should be bigger. So we'll take upper bound and this will be lower bound. And this value should be small. How will take small? This should be lower bound and this should be upper bound. So this is how we will be calculating the upper bound. So we can replace the values. X upper bound will be 115 over A value, lower bound will be 85, and minus Y value, lower bound will be 34.5, and divided by upper bound of B will be 65. And this is what we need to calculate, and we can use the calculator for this. So it will be 115 over this will be 85 minus this will be 34.5 over 65 and gives us 0.822. This will be calculate the upper bound in hours to three decimal places. Okay, so this is our final answer in terms of hours, and this is how many marks? This question is 4 marks question, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 22, and express what we have to express. This is the fraction given, which is 2 over 3x minus 2 and minus 3 over this is x plus 4, and this next is division. This is division sign 7x minus 14 over this is 12x squared and plus 7x minus 10. As we have to express this as a single fraction in its simplest form, show clear algebraic working. Also working we need to show for all 2 marks and more than 2 mark questions, so you will have to be careful in showing working, and specifically when non-calculated questions you will have to show all working. So what we can do is we can take LCM of this. These two we will be writing as denominator 3x minus 2 and x plus 4, and then 2 will be multiplied by this one and 3 will be multiplied by this, and we will be writing here first 2 into x plus 4 and minus 3 into 3x minus 2, this one, and then we can change division into multiplication, and then we can write this 12x squared plus denominator and numerator will be switching, and this will be 7x minus 14. Now further we need to factorize. First we will open the brackets in this one, 2x plus 8 minus this will be 9x minus to minus plus it will be 6, or divided by will be x plus 3x plus minus 2 and x plus 4, and this one will be factorization. We can check with the help of calculator also, and it will be coefficient will be 12, then 7, and then minus 10 will be giving us 2 by 3, and for 2 by 3 we can write 3x minus 2, and next value will be what? Next value we can press equal to minus 5 by 4. So for minus 5 by 4 we can write 4x plus 5, and this will be 7. We can take common as well, or we can basically keep as it is 7x minus 14, and then we can cancel whatever cancellation possible. This one we can cancel with this, and next step we can write 2x minus 8 plus 6 will be 14, minus this will be 7x, and divided by x plus 4, and multiplication this will be 4x plus 5 over this will be 7x minus 14. So minus 1 we can take common from here. Minus 1 we can take common, and this will change to 7x minus 14, and then over this will be x plus 4, and multiplication 4x plus 5, and this will be 7x minus 14, and this will be cancelled with this, and next will be what? Next will be minus 4x plus 5 over denominator will be x plus 4, and this will be our final answer, and this is 4 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Next question is 23. 23 question is saying the table below gives some information about the distance traveled to work in kilometer each day by 60 people, and the given is a table which we can just quickly draw. Table, this will be like this one. We rough draw the table like this. I'm just roughly drawing for your understanding, and this is distance and frequency. We can write distance, range, and frequency. So this side will be distance d, and this is in kilometers, d in kilometers, and this side is frequency, and we can write small f basically. So small f we can write over here. This will be frequency. So 0 to 2. 0 to 2 will be what? 0 to 2 are 22 people. Then next is 2 to 5 or 13 people, and next is 5 to 10. 5 to 10 or 9, and then 10 to 20. 10 to 20 or 12, and the final one, if final one is like this one, 20 to 40 or 4. So write on the model class. A part they are saying model class. Model class will be what? Model class, we know the class for which frequency is maximum, so 0 to 2. So we can write answer over here. D value should be greater than 0 and less than equal to 2, and this is 1 mark part which we have done. Now for B part says find the class that contains the median distance traveled. So total are how many? Total are 60 people. So we'll be checking 60 divided by 2 will be 30. So 30 and 31 value will be checking. So it will be in 2 to 5 second class, basically this one. So B part we can write, it will be answer will be 2 to 5, this range 1 mark part, so no working is required for this is 1 mark. And then calculate an estimate in kilometer for the mean distance traveled to work. So for mean we will be adding column here, we can write mid range will be what, mid range half of this 2 divided by 2, so 2, and this will be 1, then 5 plus 2 will be 7, 7 divided by 2 will be 3.5, 10 plus 5 15 divided by 2 will be 7.5, then 20 plus 10 30, so half will be 15, and 40 plus 20 will be 60, so half will be 30. So this is how we got the mid range, and now we can write sigma fx over sigma f. So this will be C part, formula is what, mean is equal to sigma fx over sigma f, this one, and we will write this values. We can write first is 1 into 22, so we will write here 1 into 22 plus next is 3.5 into 13, so 3.5 into 13 plus next one is 7.5 into 9, 7.5 into 9 plus next is 15 into 12, so we can write here 15 into 12 plus last one is 30 into 4, 30 into 4. This is done. Now divided by sigma f, which is 60 people, and now we need to use calculator, and that will be our answer. And what I will do is that I will select this. Okay, so what I can do is I will select this and reduce a little and move above also, so that we can have space for the next part as well. So this will be 22 and plus next is 3.5 into 13, and next will be 7.5 into 9, and plus next will be 15 into 12, and plus last one is 30 into 4, and divided by is 60, and we are getting answer as 7.25. so 7.25 will be our final answer in kilometers, and this is for 4 marks, which is done. Mean was 4 marks. And then D part they're saying one of the 60 people is selected at random. Find the probability that the distance this person traveled to work is more than 10 kilometer. So more than 10 kilometer is what? More than 10 kilometer. So more than 10 is this one and this one, which we can add. 12 plus 4 will be 16, so we can write 16 out of 60, which we can simplify to 4 by 15, and this will be our final answer, 4 by 15. And this is 1 mark part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Next question is 24. Question number 24 says, if I go through the question, A and B are two mathematically similar containers. So for your explanation, if I write, this is container A, and this one is a little bigger container, which is B, and they're saying container A has volume of, so volume of this container is 30,000 millimeter cube, and B has volume of 6480. This is basically B is smaller, so if we show B as smaller, that will be better because B is a smaller container. So volume of this one is 6480. Volume for this one is 6480. And then given that the surface area of container A plus surface area of container B, so surface area of container A plus surface area of container B is equal to 8432, and this is millimeter square. Calculate the surface area in millimeter square of container B. So for container B, we need surface area for B is required. This is what our task is, to find this. So first of all, we will check the volume ratio. If we see the volume ratio is this one, which we can calculate, and volume ratio we are taking K cube is equal to 6480 divided by 30,000, and this will be K cube. So we can find K will be cube root of 6480 divided by 30,000, and this will be equal to cube root of basically cube root, I'll have to take this one over, this will be 6480 and divided by 30,000, and this is equal to 3 by 5. So we got length ratio as 3 by 5. Now for area ratio, we need the K square, and K square will be 9 by 25, or we can write basically square also. So I'm writing 3 by 5 square, and we will be using this. So we know that surface area of A is equal to, if I change color so that you can understand better, this will be surface area of A plus surface area of B is equal to, this is a given information, 8432. So surface area of A is what? 3 by 5 square times of this one, surface area of B. If we take 3 by 5 square times surface area of B, this will be surface area of A. So we are replacing this, and then we are writing this as it is, which is equal to 8432, and then we can find, basically we can add this 3 in brackets 3 over 5, and this will be square, and plus 1 will be equal to 34 by it's basically 5 by 3, not 3 by 5. It should be 5 by 3. It should be 5 by 3 square. So when we write here, instead of 3 by 5, we should write 5 by 3, because this is the ratio between A and B areas, and this will be giving us 34 by 9. So 34 by 9 S B is equal to surface area B 8432, and surface area of B will be equal to 8432, and divided by will be 34 by 9, and if we calculate this, this will be our final answer. So we can write 8432 divided by answer is equal to 2232. This will be millimeter square, and this was 5 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Next question number 25. and we can refer to this drawing. And in this drawing, the drawing shows circle A, B, C, D, E with center O. I will just enlarge. So center O, A, B, F, A, B, F, which is ABF is this one, which we can show basically. This is ABF, and they're saying ECF are straight line. ECF is this one, these two are the straight lines, and OE is equal to 10 centimeter. Which one is 10 centimeter? Let us check. This one is 10 centimeter, and it means this one also 10 centimeter because both are radii, and BF is equal to 15 centimeters. So this one is 15 centimeter. AB is x plus 1, all these measurements are in centimeters. CF is equal to x, this side is x. So the area of the sector OCDE, area of the sector OCDE, which is complete sector, which I shade this one. So this is the sector, and this area is given. Area of the sector is 40 pi. So this one is 40 pi centimeter square. Find the value to one decimal place of x. Now we know that the sector area is equal to what? Area of the sector is equal to pi r square, theta over 360 pi r square basically. So we will write theta over 360 into pi r square, and theta area we have, which is 40 pi. So we will write here 40 pi is equal to theta, which we don't have, theta over 360 into pi, and r is 10, so 10 square. So theta will be equal to 40 pi, and into 360 we will be sending to other side, and divided by pi into 10 square. Pi will be cancelled, and remaining we can simplify by the help of calculator. And if we calculate this, so it will be 40 into 360 over, this will be 10 square will be 100, and this is equal to 144. So 144 degree angle we found. Which angle we found? This is the angle. If I show you the angle 144, this is the angle of the sector. Now what else we can show is, what else we can do is, basically this is 40. Okay, now we got the angle, so we can find EC side, and EC side, if we calculate EC square by cosine rule, EC square is equal to one side square 10 square plus other side square plus minus 2 into one side minus 2 into one side into other side into cos of the angle, cos of angle 144. This will be the cosine rule which we have applied, and I'll change the color so that you can identify. This one is by cosine rule. Now we can find EC. EC will be equal to under root of this whole thing, which is 10 square plus 10 square minus 2 into 10 into 10 into cos of 144. And if we calculate this, this will be square root of 10 square plus 10 square minus 2 into 10 into again 10, and cos cos of 144 is giving us 19.02, so 19.02, this will be in centimeters. This is EC value which we have calculated. Now after calculating EC value, we will apply the theorem, which is basically what is the theorem? Basically, theorem is this length multiplied by this complete length will be equal to this length multiplied by this complete length. Hopefully you know this theorem, so we will be writing this one. 15 multiplied by whole length will be 15 plus x plus 1, so I will write 15 plus x plus 1 is equal to, the other side will be x into the complete length EC, which we found just now, we found, and plus x, so x plus 19.02. and now further we just need to simplify. If we simplify this one, 15 as it, inside will be 15 plus 1, which is 16 plus x is equal to, we can open the square, open the bracket, so x square plus 19.02x, and further we can open this side also. 15 into 16 will be 15 multiplied by 16 will be equal to 240, so 240 plus 15x is equal to x square plus 19.02x, and further we can calculate. This will be we can shift this to other side, and this one we can write as x square and plus 19.02 x and minus 15x and minus 240 is equal to 0. And further we need to simplify x square, and 19.02 minus 15 will be equal to 19.02 minus 15 will be equal to 4.02, so plus 4.02x and minus 240 is equal to 0. Or we can, if we are rounding this number to 19, we can further simplify basically our issue, or we can directly find the quadratic formula, and quadratic formula will be what? X is equal to minus b 4.02 by quadratic formula, which is if I write quadratic formula for you, x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. This is the formula which we are applying. So minus b and plus minus square root of b square 4.02 square minus 4 into a into c is minus 240 over 2a. 2 into a will be 1, and we will be applying the basically we will solve by the help of calculator. So fraction minus 4.02, and first we'll take plus, then we'll be taking minus, so under root of 4.02, and this should be square and minus 4 into brackets 1 I'm missing, so minus 240 and bracket close over, this will be 2, and this is resulting to 13.6, so x is equal to 13.6. This is the value which we got. If we change to minus over here, this one, if you are changing to minus, we are getting negative number, so length cannot be negative. We will ignore that. Even you can write x is equal to minus 17.63, and you can later on reject this, and you can write here rejected. Why we are rejecting? Because length cannot be negative. So this question, we were supposed to find the value of x, and this was 6 marks. Keep in mind this was 6 marks question which we have done. Now we can move to the next question, which is 26. And question 26, we will be referring to another drawing. This is vector question, and we can solve this. So question says diagram not accurately drawn. OAB is triangle. OAB is a triangle. The point P lies on AB such that OPQ is a straight line. The point M lies on OB such that OM ratio MB is equal to 2:3. So it means this is 2 and this one is 3. So total are 5 portions. So we can write 2 by 5, and this will be 3 by 5 basically. 3 by 5. So we can write this as 3 by 5. Now they are saying OA is equal to 3A, so we can write this one, and the direction also you will have to keep in mind as this is vectors. So OB is equal to 5B. OB is equal to, OB is this direction, and 5B, so 5B we can multiply by 2 by 5, and similarly 5B we can multiply this also by 5B. And then they are saying BQ is equal to BQ. BQ is also given, so let us first draw BQ. And if we draw our BQ will be this line with this direction, and BQ is given 6A minus 3B. So BQ value is also given. A part, they are saying for A part we can write here, find in terms of A and B, simplifying your answer where possible. AB, so AB is required. This is part 1, part I for this one, and AB is basically this one. So AB, we will take this route. For AB will be this route, which we can write AB is equal to AO vector plus OB vectors. So these two vectors, AO is equal to minus 3A and OB is equal to 5B. So OB is equal to 5B. We will write like this. So this will be our answer, and this is 1 mark part which we have done. This is 1 mark part. And for the second part, they are saying find OQ. So OQ vector is required. OQ vector is which one? We will draw. This one is OQ and this direction. So we can write OQ is equal to OB plus BQ. So OB plus BQ, we can take this route, and this will be OB will be 5B, and plus this will be 6A minus 3B. This one also we can further simplify, which will be equal to 6A and plus 2B, and this will be final answer. And this is also 1 mark part which we have done. Now for B part, they are saying B part is a little tricky. Using vector method and your answer from part A, find MP. So we require MP. Simplify your answer also. So 4 mark question, MP. So we'll draw basically MP first. So MP, drawing a thicker line so that you can figure out. This one is MP, and direction also I have shown for your understanding. Now MP, we can take two roots. One root, which two roots we can take? I will write here and then I will shift. So MP, we can take one root, which is MO and plus OP. MO plus OP. So we can take one root, this one. And the second root which we can take is, we can take MP is equal to MO plus OA plus OP, like MO plus OA plus AP. So these are the two roots which we can take these. For example, if we are taking this first root, so it will be MO is what? MO is minus 2b. If we simplify 5b into 2 over 5, so 5 will be cancelled, so answer will be 2b, but the direction is opposite, so we can write minus 2b. So I'm writing here minus 2b, which will be MO, and OP is what? OP is some portion of OP is basically some portion of OQ, and OQ we have already found, which is this one. So some portion of 6a plus 2b. So I will write here some portion we can take as lambda into what? Lambda into 6a plus 2b. So this will be our one root, and the other root will be MP is equal to MO, which is again say minus 2b, which I have explained over here. So we will be taking minus 2b, and what else? OA is what? OA is 3a, so plus 3a, and AP is some portion of AB, and AB we already found, so we will write plus mu into answer for A1 is minus 3a plus 5b, minus 3a plus 5b. Now this portion I will be shifting. This portion. I will be shifting this portion over here at the proper place, basically over here. So these two roots we have taken. Now we can equalize, and this one basically I will shift here and change the color also, so that you can understand. Now we have one root, this one, second root, this one, and but both are MP, so we can equalize, and we can write this is equal to this. So we will be writing this equation, and what will be that equation? That equation will be minus 2b plus lambda into 6a plus 2b is equal to minus 2b plus 3a plus mu into minus 3a plus 5b, this one. And now we can cancel first minus 2b, and then we will get we will open the bracket, so 6a lambda plus 2b lambda is equal to, this other side will be what? Other side will be 3a minus, when we open the bracket it will be minus 3a mu and plus 5b mu. So now we can compare lambda and mu. So we can basically we can compare the coefficient of A and B. So coefficient of A is on this side, A is contained in this one, and on this side A is contained in this one. So we can compare these two sides and we can write 6 lambda is equal to 3. We are comparing the coefficient of A, 3 minus 3 mu, and this is what we compared, and we can simplify later, but we will compare the B side also. So if we compare, B is this one, and on this one B is contained in this, so we can write 2 lambda is equal to 5 mu like this. So lambda is equal to 5 by 2 mu. So we got and on this side, if we solve this side will be what? This side we can replace this value of lambda over here. So 6 into 5 by 2 mu is equal to 3 minus 3 mu. So this one we can write, we can cancel this. 2 3s are 6, and it will be 15 mu is equal to, we can write 3 and minus 3 mu. So 15 mu minus 3 mu, this will be plus 3 mu is equal to 3. So mu will be equal to 1 over 6. If we simplify, this will be mu is equal to 1 by 6. And lambda we got 5 by 2. So we know that 5 by 2 mu. So this mu value we will replace here, and we will get 5 by 2 into mu is 1 by 6. So this will be 5 by 12. Lambda is equal to 5 by 12. So these are the values which we got, and I will shrink this one so that it can fit to our space and to the readable size also. So this one, okay, this is fine, and this one I will erase, and we got this value mu and lambda, and this we will be replacing in MP is equal to, I'm replacing in this equation, this one. So MP will be equal to minus 2b plus lambda, which is 5 by 12 into 6a plus 2b, and we can open this. So this will be minus 2b, and plus this will be 5 by 2a. If we multiply 5 by 2a, plus this will be 5 by 6b. And further we can simplify. So MP is equal to B we can combine, and A will be 5 by 2a, and if we simplify, minus 2 plus 5 over 6, and this will be giving us minus 7 by 6b, and this will be our final answer. And keep in mind, this is 6 marks question which we have done. This question was complete question was for 6 marks, which is done. Now question number 27, we can go to the question 27. I'll read for you the equation. The equation of a curve is y is equal to a plus b x raised to minus 1 minus 9 x raised to minus 2, where a and b are the constants. The maximum point on the curve is, so maximum point they have provided is 3 and 4.4, and they are saying find the value of a. So what maximum point we know is the turning point, so we will be finding dy by dx and putting equal to 0. dy by dx will be what? This will be, a is constant, so derivative of the constant will be 0, and derivative of b x raised to minus 1 we we will pull minus 1 first, and b and x raised by minus 1 will be minus 2. And the derivative of next one will be this one. We will pull minus 2 and x raised by minus 3, and we will put equal to 0. So our equation will become minus bx raised to the power minus 2 plus this will be 18 minus 9 2 minus 2 will be minus 8 plus 18. So x raised to the power minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we will replace x value which is given over here, which is 3. So we will replace x value minus b, and 3 raised by minus 2 plus 18 into 3 raised by minus 3 is equal to 0. And a and b basically we are missing, so this will be b, and okay, yes, b we got this, and b value we will be calculating. So we can calculate, this will be 3 raised to the power minus 2 will be equal to 1 over 9. So this will be, or what we can do is we can shift minus b to other side. So it will be b into 3 raised by minus 2 is equal to 18 into 3 raised by minus 3. B will be equal to 18 into 3 raised by minus 3 over this. We can shift to other side and we can use calculator, and in one go we can find the answer. This will be 18 into 3 raised to the power will be minus 3, and over this will be 3 raised to the power minus 2. Minus 2 will be this one, and this will be resulting to 6. So value of b will be 6. Y value is the equation. I will first copy so that you can understand properly. Y is equal to a plus b x raised by minus 1 minus 9 x raised by minus 2. So b value we got 6. So and a value which we don't have, so I will write a as it is. B value is 6 x raised to the power minus 1, and x value is 3 raised to the minus 1. So I'm replacing that one, and minus 9 into 3 raised to the minus 2, and y value is 4.4, which is given over here. So we are using that one. Now we can find a value. So a will be equal to 4.4 minus 6 into 3 raised to the minus 1 and plus 9 into, we are shifting to other side, and now we can use the calculator, and this will be 4.4 minus 6 into 3 raised to the power minus 1, and next will be plus 9 in bracket 3 raised to the power minus 2, and this will be giving 17.5, which is 3.4, 17 by 5, which is 3.4. This is the answer for A. So A and B value we found, and this was 5-mark question which we have done. A is equal to 5-mark question, and A is equal to 3.4 and B is equal to 6. B is equal to 6. So we are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and introduce this channel to your respected teachers, and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.